Hello everybody, it's your boy Jim here at Spill and Chill, and I got another expanded deck list for you. Today we're going to be playing Togekiss VMAX. Togekiss VMAX is a Stage 2 Pokemon. It evolves off of Togekiss V, has 310 HP, which is going to be super important. Colorless, and it has a 2 colorless attack called Max Glide. It does 120 damage, and you get to search for 2 cards out of your deck and putting them into your hand. And the Togekiss we're evolving off is Togekiss V from... Oh, I wish I remembered the set symbols. But it has the White Wind attack. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, this attack does 70 more damage. So 1 energy to deal 90 isn't too bad, especially in expanded, where if you're playing against single prize evolution decks, that'll get you pretty far. And it has the Speed Wing attack. For 3 colorless, you can do 130 damage. So this is a more control-oriented deck, so we're going to have a lot of control pieces to try and limit our opponent's energies, heal up, switch around, all those kind of things. So the only other Pokemon we're playing is a Girafarig with the Get Lost ability. For 1 colorless energy, you can put 2 cards in your opponent's discard pile into the Lost Zone. So the idea behind this is you attach any energy in your deck that you can to this, and you just get rid of your opponent's Guzmas or their shuffle draw, and just all the key pieces like Ho-Ohs, just so they can't play their game plan. And occasionally there'll be a situation where you can get off Mind Shock. For 3 colorless, you can do 70, and it isn't affected by weakness or resistance. It works great because usually we're giving up 3 or 2 prizes, so this really messes up the numbers for them. 1 extra single prize Pokemon is just going to make it harder for them to win the game. Then for energy denial, we're playing 4 Crushing Hammers. You get to flip a coin. If it's heads, you get to discard any energy off of your Pokemon. Great card. Playing 2 Enhanced Hammers. This is a guaranteed discard of a special energy from any of our opponent's Pokemon. We're playing 1 Evolution Incense to find our evolution Pokemon, which is just Togekiss VMAX. We have 1 Field Blower, allows us to discard any combination of Tool and Stadium cards as long as it adds up to 2. We play 4 Lillie's Pokédoll. You get to play this as an item card, but then it comes onto your bench as a 30 HP colorless basic Pokemon that you, at any time, if this Pokemon's your active, you can discard it and put it at the bottom of your deck. It can't retreat, so you just have to put it back on the bottom of your deck if you want to get out of the active, but your opponent doesn't take a prize card for it. So you can, since our Togekiss VMAX has free retreat, if you deck out, you have no cards left in your deck, you can put this in the active every turn by retreating with Togekiss and put it back in your deck, so you'll never be decked out. We run 3 Max Potion. It heals all damage from one of our Pokemon, and then we have to discard any energy to it, which is not a bad deal considering we're running triple acceleration energy in this deck. We run 1 Nest Ball just so we have some Pokemon search in item form. We run 2 Special Charge to put our special energies back in the deck. Our triple accelerations discard themselves at the end of turn, so this is a great card to keep. Have 4 via Seeker, best supporter reuse card in the format. Allows you to grab any supporter out of the discard and just use it again. We run 1 Parallel City in this deck. So Parallel City is one of the older XY Stadium cards. So when you play it, you get to choose which direction you have it facing. When the blue side is facing you or your opponent, you can only have 3 benched Pokemon at a time, and you have to discard till you have 3. Well, if you have the red side, it reduces the damage done by fire, grass, and water Pokemon. So this is really great against Eternatus and big bench decks. You limit them down to 3, it doesn't take up a Pokemon spot, and it gets rid of their stadium, its counter stadium. We run 3 Silent Labs, best stadium and expanded, honestly. Each basic Pokemon in play, in hand, and in discard has no abilities. So this shuts off Dedennes, Crobats, Eggs Propagate, Tapu Lele, just everything. That's a basic. Its ability is done. It's where a lot of the draw support and consistency pieces are in this format. We run 1 Acerola. We get to pick up any Pokemon that has a damage counter and all cards attached to it and just put it back in our hand. It's a nice heal, and we can replace what tools we're using. We run 2 Cheryls, which heals all damage from all of our evolution Pokemon, and any Pokemon that we heal damage off of, we discard their energies, which is great with our triple accelerations since it discards itself at the end of the turn. We just get to heal for free most of the time. Run 2 Cynthia, Shuffle Draw. We don't want to be discarding at all if we can help it. We run 3 Green's Exploration. We can only play this card if we have no Pokemon with abilities in play, but it allows us to search up for 2 trainer cards and put them into our hand. So we can search for any combination of trainer cards we got here. We can go find our Togekiss VMAX by getting an Evolution Incense. We can search for a healing item. We can search for Disruption. Great card overall. Play 1 Guzma allows us to gust up one of our opponent's benched Pokemon into the active and switch ours. And since all of our Pokemon have free retreat except for the Girafarig, it's great for shuffling around. Not really much of a drawback. We run 1 Guzma Hala. It allows us to discard 2 cards and search for a Stadium, a Tool, and a Special Energy and put it into our hand so we can get those Silent Labs into play and attack. We run 2 Lusamine, which allows us to put any combination of supporters and stadiums from our discard into our hand as long as it equals to 2. This is great because you can get to the point where you're playing Lusamine, get a Cheryl or a Guzma or an Acerola, and you can just, as long as you have another Lusamine in the discard, you can grab that one and another one and keep playing those supporters over and over again. And you have Lily's Pokédoll to keep you from decking out, so you can do that indefinitely. Run 1 Professor Juniper just to dig for those 7 cards. I've considered cutting this for a Marnie, but this has been working out so far. 1 Team Flare Grunt, discard an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Just good disruption, guaranteed energy discard. We run 2 Muscle Bands. It increases the damage done by our Pokemon by 20 to the opponent's active. This really hits the numbers on tag team Pokemon doing 240 or 140, overall doing 280 after 2 turns. Makes a huge difference against most tag teams like ADP, Greninja and Zoroark, and Reshiram, Zekrom. Like all the tag teams die in 2 hits to this rather than 3. So it fixes our math. We play 1 Weakness Policy. This is to keep us from automatically losing to any lightning deck since we're weakness. It gets rid of our weakness. We play 3 Triple Acceleration Energy, which provides 3 colorless energy while it's attached to a Pokemon, but it has to be an evolution Pokemon, and then this card is discarded at the end of turn. And then we run 4 DCE, which just provides 2 colorless energy all the time. Perfect card. And last but certainly not least, we play 1 Computer Search as our ace spec for the deck. Discard 2 cards from your hand and search your deck for any card and put it into your hand. It's the perfect search card. Just discard any 2 cards you don't need at the time and get the last key piece you need. Really great ace spec. Goes in any deck that's not playing Dowsing Machine. Alrighty folks, and we're going to be in here with the first game against Mr. Kyogre Sleeves over here. Love the Ice Kyurem coin. We won the coin flip, so we're going to go first, try and get that Silent Lab down turn 1 with our Togekiss, and it looks like we got it. We can computer search, discard Cheryl and the other VMAX, and we can go find our Stadium card. Oh baby, is it gonna be good too? Discard our Cheryl and a 1 there. Pull up our stadium, and we're good to go. No tools, no abilities. Let's see how they do with that. They got that Mew from Fate's Collide. Its ability is shut down, no using the bench attacks. So how's your day been going, guys? I'd like to know how you're doing today down below in the comments. I'll heart every comment that's put on my videos for the next coming while. There's only a few of you commenting, and I appreciate all of you. Are you guys looking forward to the new community day in Pokemon Go with Swablu featured? I'm excited to get some more of those shiny little guys. One of my favorite shinies, favorite Pokemon overall. And it looks like they benched the Execute on accident. They're offering it up, I guess. Aurora Energy. It's not looking too good for them at all. We will be able to grab an Enhanced Hammer and a draw supporter for next turn. I think Juniper's looking pretty good. Gonna get rid of their special energy and just pass it over to them. Aurora Energy is kind of like a Rainbow Energy. When you play it, you gotta discard a card from your hand, though. And then got Battle Compressor for the Ho-Oh with Rebirth ability. It lets you flip a coin. If heads, you get to put it from the discard with up to 3 different energies of different types onto your bench. Their goal is to Ninja Boy, which allows you to swap a Pokemon on your bench with the one in your deck to use the attacks of their amazing rare Pokemon like Raikou, which amazing shot does 120 damage to any Pokemon that's benched and in the active. So they're going to be struggling here. They can't use their Rebirth ability while our stadium is down. Or this could be an Electro GX variant where it KOs itself and puts Pokemon down. They won't be able to retreat here. And they grab an N to shuffle draw us both. We'll get a fresh hand of 6 cards, not bad at all. Let's see if they pull anything out. Then get a counter stadium to get rid of our Silent Lab. So they'll be able to use their basic Pokemon abilities again. Let's see what they discard with this Battle Compressor. Can't think of anything too much. They might try and get rid of any other eggs that they have in the deck. Looks like they're just dumping their energies though in a Whismur. Dig in with Trainer's Mail. Get the Quick Ball. That should allow them to Dedenne. Get some more steam going. Then grab the Volt Orb. The ability Destiny Burst. If it's your active Pokemon and is KO'd by damage, flip a coin. If heads, put 5 on the attacking Pokemon. That's not bad for a basic. Get to Calm Search for the Crobat. Draw 6. But next turn we're just gonna greens. Go grab another Silent Lab. And I don't know what else actually. Maybe a Guzma Hala to search out our special energies. Got a Vikavolt there. Too great for us, but we should be able to take care of them with our special energy denial. Opponent's playing a little bit slow for my taste, but it is what it is. I think it's better to get the stadium. We can get the Pokédoll and the stadium. Keep them from using their abilities. And we'll just pass it back to them. Their bench is locked up here, so they'll have to get another Skyfield if they want to use their abilities and put anything down from their hand. Haven't hit an energy, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Ooh, so it looks like they get a Field Blower, removing our Tool Jammer and our Silent Lab. So they are back online, it looks like. Opponent's a real slow player today. Not thinking about what they should do on their turn at all, it seems. And they've got their 4th battle compressor, 3rd. Let's see what they're looking for. Opponent's taking an extra 3 more minutes than us to play out their turns. They get rid of their Whale and Electro GX so they can Stretcher for the Electro GX, the extra bomb ability, Big Bomb. It'll allow itself to KO and put 5 energy from the discard into play. Opponent's taking a long time, very long time. It's almost like they know I'm making a video and that the snappy play is way better. But nope, they're taking their sweet time. Looks like they're putting 2 Aurora onto the Vikavolt. 3? And I'm guessing the other. Are they just putting everything on the Vikavolt? Wow. That is a surprise to be sure. And next turn we'll just Acerola. They can Super Zap Cannon for KO. They choose instead the Paralyzing Bolt, locking us out of items. That isn't going to do too much, unfortunately. We're going to Acerola, put our Togekiss back in our hand, and we're just going to pass the turn to them. Going to promote our Togekiss VMAX. And we'll put our stadium down to limit them. We'll have to discard 1 Pokemon. Looks like their eggs, so their Freak Retreater is gone. Not too bad for us. I'm actually gonna drop that down. I think Cynthia is not too bad here. And we'll Max Glide. And we'll go grab a Flare Grunt. And an energy out of the deck. Should have played down the Pokédoll. Shouldn't matter too much. because we can just retreat into the Pokédoll next turn. Propagate looks like they have something. They can't Ninja Boy into any of their attackers right now due to the 120 damage we put on them. They grabbed a Skyfield off of the deck. Comm Search, wonder what they're going to grab with that. Opponent's very quick on the draw, taking an extra 7 minutes compared to us. Only played 3 minutes of this game. It's crazy. And they get an N. What a fabulous play. So we get N down to 4 here. Not too great for us. But if they choose to take the KO, we are looking just fine. They continue to Paralyzing Bolt. I'm going to conserve our hammers for the turn they decide to stop. And they concede. That was a great game. And we got a second game going here against Richard Slays. We're going first here, and we've got that nice Togekiss V up in the front. We'll hold on to that Girafarig just for now. Our opponent doesn't have a starting Pokemon, so we'll get to draw that sweet extra card. Looks like they're playing some kind of Weavile deck, or Zoroark deck, my bad. Not a bad matchup for us. We will just attach our energy and pass the turn. Next turn we can greens, get a hammer, whatever we need, and our Togekiss, and prep ourselves for the next turn. Opponent's going to try and fill up their bench today. Well, not today, but like tripping over my own words. I've been recording for a little while. It's about the 4th or 5th game I've recorded. The other ones just weren't good at all. They were either too long, or I didn't get to show off what Togekiss could do. So it looks like they're playing Laser Rats. Try to poison you, and then use their other attack, Super Fang, I believe it is, to bring us down to all but 1 HP, and then the poison will kill us. Paralyzing Gaze, they miss on that. So I think we grab our Evo Incense. And what else? So we can KO them this turn, knock them out, leave them with the rat. We can get our chaotic, or we can get our Field Blower to take care of their chaotics well. Looks like Field Blower's prize, so maybe Tool Jammer isn't too bad of an idea here. Shut off their tools. So we'll go get our VMAX. Play that down. Play our Tool Jammer, and we'll just max glide here. Search our deck for another Togekiss. That's actually not a bad one to call it. And probably a Green's Exploration here. Exploration. It's a little bit hard to say for me. And we'll see if they have energy and a way to poison us. We might just lose the game here, but I don't think it's too likely on a 4-card hand. 3-card hand, no. They're playing the Rattata from XY Evolutions, and the Raticate from the Black and White series with Super Fang. They only have a... Not looking too great for our opponent here. They're going to be extra sad when we go get an Enhanced Hammer to get rid of that energy. And what else do we want? I think we can play a Parallel City just to bump their stadium. So we can get our other Pokemon online. And we'll just Max Glide. Take another KO, another prize. Search for our V, and we will go grab our Silent Lab. Togekiss V is doing good work here, controlling the board. Now they have to have triple acceleration and poison, and then that doesn't even guarantee the KO. They get to shuffle our hand away here, so that's pretty good for them. They'll get a fresh hand of 6. Maybe pull them back into the game. Get to discard our Tool Jammer. So, well, probably one of the best basic Pokemon you could play. Such a great ability. Can Green's next turn? Would love to get a Guzma. Take out their little big rat. And they search for the N. I don't know if that's some kind of bluff, if they're trying to keep us from playing. Oh, they get a laser. So hopefully we wake up. We do not wake up between turns, unfortunately. We will go grab our Green's Exploration. We will get our Guzma. And Computer Search. Discard our Cheryl and our Guzma to pick up later with via Seeker. Go grab a Togekiss V VMAX. Then we just pass the turn to them. They got real lucky on the sleep flips. Still asleep. Unlucky, never lucky, guys. Let's see if our opponent gets Float Stone energy. Oh, now they just need the triple acceleration energy. And they have the KO on our big Togekiss, and they get to search another 6 cards for it. We'll draw up to 4. Got double hammers. Opponent's starting to get set up over there. 2 prizes ahead, but 1 KO will set us back by 3. So if you made it this far into the video, comment down below, what's your favorite Pokemon? I'd love to know. One of my favorites is definitely going to be Spheal and Swablu. My girlfriend got me a big Spheal for my birthday not too long ago. Oh, and it looks like our opponent got the KO. Not bad at all. Got the Silent Lab. We'll discard our Crushing Hammer and our Max Potion. Go search out couple of items, mostly for our special energy though. Max Glide, we'll go search up another pretty good draw supporter. Could get a Poké doll. Let's get a Cynthia and a Girafarig. So all they need is a triple acceleration and a hypnotoxic laser to win the game, which would be unfortunate for us. I have no clue why I attached a second DCE. I'm used to... I guess I saw it was green. I was like, oh, I just better put it down. Good double Zork, so they get a lot of shots at this combo. Looks like they're gonna Rescue Stretcher a whole line back into the deck. Rattata, Zors, and Eradicate. Gonna level ball a Rattata. Don't see what the point in that was. Oh, they have the Dedenne, okay. Yeah, it's not looking too great for us right now. Ooh boy. Opponent's slow rolling us again, taking a long time to plan out their turn. It's real easy, you either got it or you don't. Keep trading, dig for the triple acceleration and the hypnotoxic laser. Got one more trade, pal. Should hurry it up. There you go. Discarding Pokemon Ranger. Interesting. Doesn't look like our opponent has it. They're trying to see if we'll just concede. Got the laser, but do they have the energy? They're Bridgeton, they're... Yeah, they were definitely hoping we would concede there. That is too bad for them. Yep, they're just playing out the rest of their hand now. It would be quite unfortunate if their last three prize cards were triple acceleration. That is an interesting bug. Tapu Lele GX used its Wonder Tag ability. Tapu Lele used its attack. That is I don't think I've ever seen that before. They switch into the little rat. And we take 10 damage from poison. Bump their stadium here. Play a Cynthia, shuffle draw. And we'll switch into a doll. Opponent can't take any prizes for KOing a doll, so we're just leaving it in the active. Haven't seen them play a Guzma yet. Or is that what they added off at Tapu Lele? Yeah, that's what they added. They added a Guzma. So they should have game here if they trade right. Not much I could have done about it. Didn't have any. I think Marnie would be a good card to throw in this deck. They are dumping their whole hand down the drain to search for that triple excel. Can't Guzma this turn. They're discarding their other Zoroark GX there. They are just out of luck, it seems like. Opponent's still slow rolling us. Played an extra 4 more minutes than us, making our games go longer than I would prefer. Tell me down below in the comments what you think about all these people that are slow playing, wasting our time. It's a real pain in the butt. At least after this game, we'll have a small opening of the 2 Battle Styles packs I opened on the ladder for you guys today. We get a Zoroark using a triple acceleration to do a riotous beating. That is hilarious. We got the discard. We can go... you know, maybe like a greens. I think we can go Guzma Hala here. Discarding our Field Blower and 1 hammer to go get a triple acceler, or not a triple accel, a double colorless energy. Put this muscle band down. And we're just gonna get rid of their triple accelerations in the discard pile, just in case they had a special charge. Special charge could have shuffled those back in and they would have been more likely to get it off the trade. Permanently eliminating those is our best line of action because we are still dead to a Guzma, Hypnotoxic Laser, Triple Excel. They have Cynthia, so we're good for this turn. They're probably looking for a double colorless energy here. Just knock out the Girafarig. Won't change any of the math for us though. I'm gonna be a Seeker for Koga's Trap. Interesting. They discard a Zorua. Drawing 2 more cards, and let's see what they discard here. An Alolan Muck. Not much use to them. They use a riotous beating here. Looking at our Girafarig. We're just gonna get rid of their energy. And I think we're just gonna Guzma up their rat. I am not too worried. They have it, they have it. Been playing a little bit too conservatively. Can go get the dolls. Maybe not both dolls. Dolls and a Lusamine. So we can grab back our supporters in Stadium. And take 1 more prize card. What is that card? Oh, just a worse Rattata. Okay. They got Koga's Trap. Do they have the triple acceleration energy? It's possible that they're both prized. They're gonna trade. And they got it. Good on our opponent. Hard counter. That was a good game though. lots of fun. Maybe could have played a little bit better, Guzmaing up the rats sooner. And before we end today's episode, we're going to go open some booster packs. Maybe we'll get lucky since we didn't get lucky in that last game. So a lot of great cards and battle styles. Urshifu V's, VMAX. Let's see, we got a Vivian, not too great. Let's open another. This will be the last pack for our opening. Fan of Waves, a good card in Standard right now, is a weaker, arguably better Enhanced Hammer, putting a special energy on the bottom of the deck. And we got a Stone Journer regular rare. Well, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.